Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Owens. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Aggies. He'll stroll into the end zone.
I mean, Chris, we're just getting our headsets on here, and we've already got a touchdown in this game. Great blocking up front, but really just the instincts and the speed by the return man to take that all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The last time out, Texas made just enough plays, and that was a painful loss. Aggie fans have not forgotten.
Well, it was a game that really got away from them late. They played well enough to win that football game, but you got to give Texas the credit for pulling it out. We'll see if that can continue today for the Longhorns.
He's got it for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come, because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He hands it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Dropping back. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. And Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Short connection to the tight end here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To the air. It's yours. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Field goal try, no good. And the game's still tied here in the first quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, a great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
He decides to keep it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The pump will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. missed a field goal. Keeping it on the ground here. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff heading left. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Reed. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So a field goal attempt coming up now.
Number 47 on the field goal.
This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching it. Makes the catch downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And this one is right through. And the game is now tied.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Reed. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
short throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Pass caught. Second down now. We'll give it to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important third down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. On third and short, they hand the ball off. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. With the catch, it's Moss. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle, but first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Owens. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Reed. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Texas A&M. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, and a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Reed. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Aggies will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On the ground, it's Blue. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you slow down.
The sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack sets up an important third down. Looking to pass. It's yours. Defense is coming after him. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Bringing it back, it's Owens. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put...
And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's yours. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back. It's yours. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away and begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch them. Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half will keep it on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Helm. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's yours. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Fights through a tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Seventh play of the drive coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Looking downfield, it's yours. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Off the play fake on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
The sack sets up second down. Handing off on the draw play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Marathon march, but it's third down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that puts them back on top. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff from the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Aggies will line up to boot it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown and has settled for 3 last time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick grab. Great move in the open field. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's a draw to the back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
To throw, it's yours. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? What a kick. It's good from 57.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
Bringing it out. It's Owens. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to scramble now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
1st down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas 23, Texas A&M 17.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Using a strong stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. It's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play. And this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good from 56 yards. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Ewers. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. They call the counter play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Helm. And that gain will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Running back grabs it on a screen and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
Looking to pass. It's yours. Bringing pressure. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Now they run a draw play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Now the defense diagnosed this play right away. Not fooled at all that the offense is in a shotgun. Nice job of taking that draw play away. Play never had a chance.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll give it to the back. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Play action here on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Hey, you're trailing
Foul.
like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. That's the RPO caught to the right. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they hand it off to the back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Reed. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. 4th down, looking to throw for it. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
This crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great gain on the play. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the offense just takes a knee here. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports